Hello and welcome to the news on Persian radio and television. My name is Nifemi Unibio. First, a quick look at the headlines. PENGASSAN declares nationwide strike. US President to host Netanyahu for high-stake Gaza peace talk. Falconets to face Senegal in Under-20 World Cup qualifiers. And now full details of the news. The Petroleum and Natural Gas Senior Staff Association of Nigeria has directed its members nationwide to withdraw their services following the alleged mass dismissal of Nigerian workers by Dangote Refinery. The directive was issued in a circular signed by General Secretary Lumumba Okumboa after an emergency National Executive Council meeting on September 27, 2025. The union accused the refinery of violating Nigerian labor's law, the Constitution, and International Labour Organization Convention by firing staff simply for joining the association. PENGASSAN further alleged that the refinery had replaced the dismissed Nigerian workers with over 2,000 Indians, describing the action as an affront to all workers in Nigeria. PENGASSAN ordered its members in field locations to down tools starting Sunday with a call for a nationwide shutdown across all offices, companies, institutions, and agencies beginning Monday. Similarly, a former lawmaker from Kaduna State, Senator Shehu Sani, has called on the management of Dangote Refinery to immediately reinstate workers allegedly dismissed from joining trade unions, describing the move as a violation of constitutional rights and a threat to industrial peace. In a statement shared via his official X handle on Monday, Sani also appealed to the Petroleum and Natural Gas Senior Staff Association of Nigeria to suspend its directive to cut off gas supply to the refinery, warning that such an action could harm national economic interest. Thousands of applicants shortlisted for the Nigerian Customs Service recruitment exercise were left stranded on Monday after the agency's pre-test portal suffered repeated crashes. The online exercise, intended to familiarize candidates with a system ahead of the actual computer-based test for the superintendent cadre, returned multiple error messages, including 500 internal service errors, preventing many from logging in. Candidates decried their ordeal at cyber cafes, offices, and homes as overcrowding worsened the situation. The NCS pre-test was scheduled for Monday, September 22nd, 2025 at 3 p.m. Many applicants reportedly waited for several hours, repeatedly refreshing their browsers without success. And on the international scene, US President Donald Trump will host Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu at the White House on Monday for crucial talks aimed at finalizing an exclusive peace plan for Gaza. Trump had expressed optimism, stating a deal to end the nearly two-year war, free hostages held by Hamas, and disarm the Palestinian militant group is effectively done following discussions with Arab leaders last week. However, Netanyahu has offered a contrasting view, giving little reason for optimism. In a different UN address on Friday, he vowed to finish the job, addressing against Hamas, and promised to block a Palestine state, which key Western nations recently recognized. The Israeli primer also appears reluctant to halt a military offensive in Gaza City that has displaced hundreds of thousands of people. This visit will be Netanyahu's fourth to the White House since Trump returned to power in January. And now we dive into the world of sports. Nigeria's under-20 women's national team, the Falconets, are set to face Senegal in the third round of the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup qualifiers. The pairing was confirmed after Senegal decisively defeated Algeria with a 6-0 aggregate score, winning the second leg 4-0 away on Saturday. The Falconets also progressed with ease, thrashing Rwanda 4-0 in Ibadan on Saturday, giving them a 5-0 aggregate. The first and second legs of the third qualifying round will take place in February 2026. Winners will proceed to the final qualifying round, scheduled for May next year. A total of 4 teams will represent Africa at the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup, which will be hosted in Poland. Up next is the entertainment news. Popular singer and songwriter Oluwatobiloba Anidugbe, popularly known as Kiss Daniel, has officially debunked a viral report claiming that a court ordered the freezing of his personal and business accounts over a contract dispute. The widely circulated story alleged that the Buga Krona was directed to pay a hefty €200,000 in damages for failing to honor a show despite receiving a $50 advance payment, and that his Access Bank accounts were subsequently frozen by a court. According to a statement, the singer's PR team dismissed the report as false, misleading, and a deliberate attempt to tarnish the artist's reputation. The team emphasized that Kiss Daniel remains focused on his music and upcoming shows and confirmed that legal steps will be taken against those responsible for disseminating fake reports. And with that, we end the news today on Persian Radio and Television. My name is Nifemi Unibio. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Persian RTV. To get the latest news, visit our website at www.persiannews.com. You can also follow us across all social media platforms on our unified handle at Persian RTV. On behalf of the production crew, thank you for staying with us, and don't forget to keep shining like the star you are.